Selesnya Artifacts. That is what we are rolling with here today, and it is rolling for sure. So thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find the timestamps as we break down this Selesnya Artifacts top 500 list by our friend Calc Backen. I believe that's how I pronounce it. So excited to play this here for you. A couple of key things that's pretty sweet with Guardian of Ghirapur here, and we'll talk about that in a second. But like I said, timestamps below where we'll break down the strategy objective of this list for standard best of one. We'll go play that competitive Magic as we always do, and pull it all back together. Now, if you have a question or comment throughout, let me know. I love to hear from you, and come join us in the Discord server. You can ask there, and we got a great community. With that, let's go ahead and tune in for our Selesnya Artifacts breakdown here. So first off, this thing is pretty wicked. Really splashing for green for Teething Wormlet. So this was a pretty popular card before. This thing has Death Touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you're going to gain 1 life. And if it's the first time this ability is resolved this turn, put a +1/+1 on this guy. Now we got lots of great 1-drop support, 2-drop slot. We got good stuff, including Patchwork Automation. This thing gets bigger. Ward 2 gives it a ton of protection. 3-drop, we got removal here with Annex and Guardian of Ghirapur. Now this thing's awesome because when it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature and or artifact you control returns to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Well, what are you going to do but none other than these ones right here? You can pop each of these. You can play these for 2, third turn, drop it, pull this back in, and voila, you got a much larger creature, including Steel Seraph as well. So that is a nice little trick in terms of what you can do with Guardian of Ghirapur here. Now on the top end we have Autonomous Assembler. This thing's nice. Put a +1/+1 on target assembly worker. We also have the Rootwire Amalgam. This thing you can pay 5, create a XX Carlos Golem artifact creature token where X is 3 times Rootwire Aglam's power. Amalgam's power gains haste till end of turn, but you do have to sacrifice this guy. But you got a 15 coming in, which is ridiculous. And then last but not least, Steel Seraph here, which gives you a lot of good abilities between flying, lifelink, and vigilance. So this is really the artifact list. Again, we're splashing for these 2, which is really nice. Everything else is kind of like a pure mono white list in terms of artifacts, but this has given us a little bit of an out in terms of a few other things that you can think of. A nice closer and some ability to gain life gain, getting bigger at the 1-drop slot, and Death Touch there for board removal. Now we do have Murex getting additional support with the artifact creature tokens, which is really helpful as well. This thing's pretty low to the ground, but really functions as a mid-range list here because we got lots of power in that 3-drop slot. Things to keep in mind. Now you want to keep the pressure on your opponents to the best of your ability that you can, just like a typical aggro. However, you will get a lot of great support here on that top end. So that is Selesnya Artifacts. Again, a top 500 list by our friend, like I said, Calc Backen. So let's go ahead, or Backen, let's go ahead and play that competitive Magic now and take this thing out with the team. All right. Dun dun dun. Our best of one Selesnya Artifacts. Here we go. And we are off. Old man kicks. That is what we have going on. All right, we do got a 1, a 2, a 3. Nice. We don't have Ghirapur, but that is a-okay. All right, so we have a Selesnya here as well. There we go. We're going to go this one next. And by Selesnya, we got a Selesnya Toxic list. Could be Abzan, but we don't see the black yet. We'll let that go through. Obviously, we don't want it to get to 3 if we can make that happen. We'll see. Ooh. That's okay. That is a lot there. They're gonna get 3 off it. We'll let it go though. Here we are. We'll play our friend here first. And now, like I said, we do want to try and keep the pressure on. We still have Toxic in here with our own Annex Sentry. They could attack in and try and pop or prop up Crawling Chorus, which they could. We are going to let that maybe go through just because of that. There's the next one. Next Contaminator. Now again, we do have this guy, which is great. Land Sphere. Let's go ahead and get this one in. We'll do another one here. All right, and again, where am I? Is it per whenever you cast an artifact spell? We can put that on, so let's do it. Make it much bigger. We'll swing in. There we go. Now we can block with the Ocean front on the Crawling Chorus this time. It doesn't put risk to our Annex as well, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now, they kept something up here. I think we'll just swing in with this, just in case they do some funny business here. Just for one turn. Nope, could have swung with the team, but we'll wait. Alright, so that is a wrap. Taking down Selesnya Toxic with our Selesnya Artifacts list. Woo. Ran very, very nicely there. We'll claim that. Let's go on to our next one here. Don't forget, you can check out the swag store, merch store. Get a hat, get a glass, all kinds of stuff. Take a picture, I'd love to see it. All right, let's go ahead. DMMCM. All right. Oh, I don't really like this, but we're gonna stick with it just in case. We can get this, and we can make this a little bit bigger at the beginning. So we'll see. Ooh, and we do have a bit of a control list. Esper it is. Ooh, it is domain. Domain it will be. Block. All right. Now we do have the Annex still. Herd migration. They're short lands. All right, this guy is nice here. What we may want to do is do this. Pressure on. Now again, after we may want to keep Scroll up after this one, so we'll see. The Saga will be in there. We do have Machikos. We got a few things here. There it is. There's the red. Now they got everything that they need, which is good for them. This. We'll do this. And the question is, we could play this, but we're not going to be able to just go over the top of everything, so let's do this one. And we'll keep this one up. Now, most likely, Atraxa. Ooh, or that. That's brutal. Can't be blocked. Hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. And I'm going to say that one more time because that really, really hurt. And that may be pretty much it for us to recover because we don't have a ton of draw on this list, so something control-esque like this hurts. I'll say it again, right? And we can't block anyway, so. That's 10. 2-drop kill, essentially 2-turn kill. This is worthless. This is slightly worthless. Let's see if we can get gear report here just so we can see how this works. It'd be nice to get the flicker off this thing. Oh, brutal. All right, we'll take one more look here. There's the Atraxa. All right, we'll go to the next game. We're not coming back. I like to play them out. I think it's the right way to do it. There was no way we were going to recover from that, unfortunately. 5-color control domain. Not a great matchup for this list. Let's go into our third and final match here, though. Ran real nice on the first one. Had curve. We didn't get gear report in. We did finally see one of these other ones. Was close. Can keep this. We'll get Scrub on. We'll double up on Patchwork. Again, low to the ground. Is Exile 018 going to make it work? We can protect our team here with the Indestructible. Be nice to get one more land. Ooh, Toxic against Toxic. Get that in there. Most likely they'll attack him. Ooh, Lupinalia. There you go. We'll take the Toxic. Alright, do it. Now we got Girapur, which is what we needed to see. Now, the thing is, if we can get one of those 2s or 3s on the choose, we'll be sitting real nice here. Go. And this is toughness, power toughness. Now it's gonna be tough with Skrelv on there to take the thing off. Here. Ideally, let's see what happens. My turn. Oh. Wait on that. Selesnya humans is what this is. Selesnya humans. I like this list. It's fun. We ran it. You can check it out here on the channel. Let's take a look at the sleeves. Right. Now we can't make Hopeful Initiate or let that get any bigger. Will become a problem. We will trade the Teething Worm on this thing if they swing in without realizing that. Go here, let's go here, and then we'll take that. We could block if we wanted. Not what we wanted yet, unfortunately, but it is enough for this. I'm not ready to trade yet. We'll wait. Gotta get more aggressive, but we just don't have the right stuff. For now, anyway. Another Valorous stance. That's okay. That's okay. They got one card in hand. Let's see how they do this. It's fine. I'll trade on that one. That's a lot of thinning on our end. I'm going to let that through because we can pop Yoshin and make it a little bit bigger here. Kind of shut that down just a little bit. We'll take the 6. Ooh, here we go. Even better. We might have to play the Gearpur next turn and flick the Yoshin. What they should do is attack in with both hopefuls. They can actually then use the +1/+1s, pull it off, and destroy one of my creatures, which is maybe what they're gonna do. That's still gonna cost them too much. Three. They can't take off a Patchwork though. And I can also use Skrelv to defend against it. So they may end up doing that. Let's see. Block there. We'll block here. And what's that give me? Still 6, 8. Let's think. Can do that. Let's keep those two alive. We'll see what happens. They might have a +1/+1 that gets us. Yeah, see, because what's going to happen is now that we didn't block enough, they're going to take 3, 6, 8. We'll end up dying off that. So we can't do that. There you go. See? Oh, and again, just not working out. So let's flick this one. Didn't trigger because it had to be cast. That's unfortunate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 past blockers. We got a 3/3 here. We got a... Doesn't matter because the Skrelv can't block is why they said that. Just too bad. Block there. Block here. Unfortunate for us here today in our third match. We did have a really nice play in our first. Second, not as strong. Third here, just not quite as strong either. It is what it is. And unfortunate. Didn't matter. All right. And that, my friends, is Selesnya Artifacts. We didn't get that combo off with Gearpur, which is too bad. That is a key piece to pay attention to for this particular list. However, I really like this, and obviously it's a top 500 list here right now, which is just awesome. So with that, that is our Selesnya Artifacts top 500 list, again, by our friend here, Calc Backen. Congratulations on hitting the top 500 with this one. Again, just didn't see any of this stuff here at the top end. It was super low on that curve for us here today. Worked nicely in that first matchup, didn't work well against Domain. We did have an opportunity to kind of get it, but we got locked out. And then the last match there against Selesnya Humans, just didn't see some more of our mid-rangey stuff, which could have absolutely helped turn the tide of that match for us. But that is Magic as always. So one of 3 there. Not a big W, but happy nonetheless. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, questions, comments, let me know. come swing by the Discord server, join the community there. On top of that, huge thank you as always. Appreciate the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this great community. Thank you to all the members, appreciate that support. Other great ways to support the channel as well, and we got a ton of great Magic content here available to you on the channel, and more coming all the time. All right, get out there with the Selesnya Artifacts. Let me know how it goes for you, because we'd love to hear it and what you think. Until next time, Mythras out of here.